And we are going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. What is going on? My name is Ben, and welcome to another episode of my daily vlog where I strive to inspire you to achieve your goals and therefore your dreams. How are you? Happy Memorial Day. God bless all the men and women and men who lost their lives for protecting this beautiful nation. So we never take them for granted. Here in our household, we always feel very grateful for them. And God bless all of them. Really, really sad. But thanks to these women and men, we have our freedom and we have a free country. And my girls are growing in a beautiful country, which is pretty safe. I mean, you can argue that there is gun violence and all that stuff, but I'm not going to get into that at all. But we are a free country and we are very grateful for it. That said, today we had a nice day. We went to the New London Outing Club Park, which is actually 7 minutes away from our home driving time, and we went there with the girls. We took a few pictures. It was a nice afternoon, and I went for a one-wheel ride around the Northern Train Trail. The Northern Train Trail, and that is about half an hour away from our home here in London, Hampshire. So I had a good time. I did 10 miles, and I came back home. So that said, I'm gonna read you a segment of Chapter 10 of Masterplan Your Success, the book I wrote for my kids, for my friends, for my family, and for you. And if you don't want to buy the book, that's perfectly fine. I'm not really here to really sell you the book. Yeah, I want you to be aware of the book. So then if you want to buy it, no, it's up to you. But I will be reading this book over time through this show. And at one time I was thinking maybe I should do an audio book, and then I thought, how many people are they really going to buy the audio book version of my book? So that makes any financial sense for me, and that's why I'm reading this for free for everybody to listen to if you watch this show. And the segment I have for you, it's called Giving Ego. Utilize your ego to earn achievement medals with the deadliners, meaning people who set charity goals. Why do you give? Well, if you give, who cares? Is it for your tax purposes? Is it to increase your status? Who really cares? Your ego? Your ego's enemy? As long as you're giving, manipulate your ego to make yourself feel important or feel that you are a better person. Maybe you made mistakes in the past. Giving is a great way to make up for them. So, ego. I think there's healthy ego and unhealthy ego. But when you spot ego, then you can find a purpose for your ego, and you could manipulate your ego. For example, when you give, if you give, you can utilize your ego and give to church, let's say, or to any charity. and that will, you can utilize your ego to you don't need to say this to anybody, or you could, to your community, but think about how great of a person you think you are, or you feel that you are, and if you are actually giving, you are a great person, and you are actually better than all the people that are not giving, right? So in that sense, I say, if you can manipulate your ego to give, it's not a bad thing. So now, if you're going to manipulate your ego to hurt somebody else, yes, that's not a good thing, of course. But as long as the purpose is to help others and help yourself in a way without hurting anybody else, it's a great thing. Manipulate your ego and use it to your behalf. And now I have a quote for you, and the quote of tonight reads, "When any man is more stupidly vain and outrageously egoistic than his fellows, he will hide his hideousness in humanitarianism." So, and that quote was by George Moore. So let me know what you think about that quote, and what do you think about your ego, if you want to tell me, because sometimes your ego will not let you tell me or tell anybody what you really think. But as a healthy exercise, if it helps you to tell me in the comments below, and we can start the conversation about your ego, and I can tell you about my ego too, and that will be fun to chat about that. And that is all that I've got for you tonight. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a like. Your likes really do help my channel, and I really do appreciate each one of them. And what else? Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, and if you want notifications, hit that bell, and you will be getting a notification every time I go live or every time I upload a new video. Last night I uploaded my newest tutorial, which is about building a sound shed, meaning a sound booth inside a shed, a storage shed, and that is already within the YouTube server. However, I need to build my thumbnail. I did a photo shoot for about an hour or so last night, so I need to pick which picture I'm gonna use. And basically the picture is me with a wide lens. You can actually see a lot of what's inside the shed. And then I need to build a thumbnail, and then I need to build all the link with all my affiliate links on the description, and then I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna make it public, because right now it is in there. It's just a private video. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow night. Good night.